Unfortunate for her, it went straight through to Panthoi Cheru. Didn't land in front of her, Samitra Bhandari. Linda on muscle. Renuka there. Rita. Deepa Shahi back towards Savita. Holds on to the stance. Renuka. First touch letting her down. And Sangeeta again gives it away. Pyari again driving forward with Linda towards her right. And held back. So that's the end of first set of 45, says the ref. And what an entertaining first half it has been. Yes, but Samitra Bhandari striking the first blow in. They had their first half, but India did manage to get one clean strike towards the target, making the goalkeeper work. That was a brilliant save from Anjana Rana to keep out Ratnabala Devi. And other than that, there have been a couple of opportunities created from the crosses. Haven't been clinical enough from India's perspective. Nepal did have a chance of their own towards the last 5 minutes. India will have to come back strongly in the second set of 45 to try and bring this game back to parity.
Ali Kramer sangat clear. फेरि बाट आउनु होला लाइभमा एन्ड
Ready now to perform. We have already started here.
नेपालले पनि अवश्य गर्नुपर्छ है त नेपालले एक गोल लगाइसक्यो अवश्य पनि नेपालले एक गोल
Rolls it down the carpet. Here's Ratan Bala. Flies that in the air. Rekha. Still Preeti. 2v1 in the center. Moshmi trying to get the ball into those open spaces down the left channel, and Bimla has had a fantastic game so far. Bimla and Samiksha, they've partnered each other really well. Shilki. Hurried clearance, and that's going to be a corner for India. An opportunity to put some sort of pressure on that back line, and the goal created by India in the first half. Testing out the goalkeeper once, and second, not being clinical enough. Here's Ratan Bala, keeps it short. Here's Linda. And again, that written ball to Ratan Bala never arrived. Nicked off the ball there. Linda Com. Slender. Sabitra Bhandari gets it back. Sangeeta trying to stop. Delightful ball that was from Deepa Shahi, and that's what she brings to the table. Sabitra Bhandari, a delightful first touch, and it was all about Pantoy in the end. Taken away by Pyari Khakha. It's Linda. Couldn't quite get hold of it. Joe pokes it towards Tangmei Grace. The shot comes in. Oh my word! Pantoy was absolutely alert to it. Sabitra, she stayed onside there. She knew it even before the flag and the whistle had gone in.
giờ cũng chết nhà để nó ui con ui yêu là con nhà đấy cái đấy ui là con nhà ăn thiếu gì trên đây kia là hali kia nè ayu cuma yang bukan ini yang dia ui dia về là còn cái này
Welcome back to all the viewers who are tuning in, who have stayed back with us. They'll find themselves ahead after the end of the first half. You can see from Siddharth Devi in the second minute contest. And the chances towards the back end of the first half. Welcome back to all the viewers who are tuning in, who have stayed back with us. Nepal find themselves ahead after the end of the first half. Good to see a goal coming in from Siddharth Devi in the second of the contest. This was the back end of the first half. India did keep a couple of shots towards the target, but couldn't quite find that breakthrough on that equalizer. It's going to be an enthralling second half for all the viewers who are tuning in. This is a Tri-Nation tournament involving India, Iran and Nepal. Iran have been crowned the champions after winning 2 consecutive games. First beating India 2-0 and then overpowering Nepal 3-0. An opportunity for both the sides to rebound from their last defeats. We go again for the second half of this fixture. India, Greens. It's going to be very important for the girls in blue to start off on a positive note here. Picked up on the intensity as the game has progressed. Savita, unfortunately, the ball sticks on her side and she's away here. Yes, Savita looks to cross. Cuts it back to change his footing. That just allowed enough time for the defense to knock it away. Jari is brought in as a substitute at about 20th minute mark. Sabita again. Sabitra. Heavy first touch. Allows Ratan Bala Devi with the clearance. Preeti picks out Rekha Paudel. Just knocks it forward from a weird angle. Panthoi Chanu made a very good save right towards the end of the first half. Sabitra Bhandari was definitely in with a shout there. Lateral ball from Deepa Shahi to find her. It's a good preparation for the next year's AFC Champions Cup for India. Testing out a few players, giving opportunities to a lot of youngsters. This was the moment, and that is what separates these two teams at the moment. It's a brilliant ball to spot the run. And the finish was absolutely marvelous. Ranjana gets dispossessed. Sabita for Sabitra. They will have the ball here, Nepal. She's enjoyed the first couple of minutes here. Sabita Rana. Seen a lot of it. Again, just chipping it over that defense to find the number 9. Pooja. Back with Pooja again, who hoists that one in the air. Sangeeta with the clearance. They'll get it out surely this time. Dangme. Moshmi. Sangeeta Basfor. Ratan Bala. Looking up for options. Going lateral again towards Nirmala. Chips one forward towards Linda Com. Ball ball. They will be in Indonesia in the last week of November. Nepal will be competing in the Tri-Nation tournament involving the host Indonesia, Nepal and Chinese Taipei. Play on 26th November and the 3rd of December. Pyari swapped out position with Linda Com with the start of the second half here. Linda started from the left, has slotted towards the right. Manmaya trying for a flick on there, expecting the arrival of Deepa Shahi. Sabitra Bhandari. India gets the ball. Can they try and bring it forward? Again, lacking a bit of fluency in terms of the transitions. Haven't seen that proper link up. Still trying to get the likes of Linda and Preeti into those sort of spaces from where they can affect the game. Ranjana Chanu, one of the most experienced defenders currently with the squad. 44 caps for her. Martina finds Nirmala. And again dabs it forward. Gets dispossessed. Deepa. India win the ball back. Nirmala again. Fired away by Linda towards Pyari. Here's Dangme Grace. Gets into those open spaces. Here's Moshmi. Lets it fly with the left. Not quite sure if going for the target was the right option there. Pyari was open. It was unmarked, which she was calling for it. Moshmi had other ideas. And it all comes down to decision making. She's had a good game. Anjana Rana is a blinder of a save to deny Ratanwala. Goes airborne. It's Rekha. Looked like for a moment she was in with a chance there. Stepping dangerously with those long balls, India. One ball over the defense has been the problem. It's a delightful ball to carve out that back line. Yes, Abita with a cross towards the back post. Moshmi brings it out of danger. Stangme Grace. Moshmi. That long ball was the downfall in the first half and they conceded. It's been a bit of a problem in this fixture. Haven't been able to deal with the way they would have liked. And this time opening that right flank. She's had quite a bit of second half. Sabita has been driving forward at will and finding herself into right side of spaces. They'll have to keep themselves on the ball here, India. Nepal are pretty swift with their counter-attacks. It's Linda Com against Pooja Rana. Shielding the ball here, outnumbered on that occasion. Still Linda. Preeti Rai, swift touch and a turn. Lets it fly forward. Here's Sabita Bandrari giving it a chase. That was well read by the goalkeeper. That's the point I was trying to make a short while back on the counter. Just one pickup, one pass, and the number 9 is definitely in. Back with Renuka, Pooja. Again a bit sloppy there from Ranjana Chanu. His Sabita takes a touch. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Brings it down. Nirmala gets it back to safety. Preeti Rai plays it down the line towards Sabitra. It's Rekha now into the act, one-on-one with Nirmala down the left side. Haven't been able to come out of their strides as yet, India, in the second half. Still got the likes of Karishma sitting out on the bench. Still need that midfield to try and get as fluid as they can. Get Puri and Linda on the ball, which we haven't seen enough. Here's Preeti. Has been instrumental in their build-up. Finds Sabita once again. Sabita against Ranjana and does well. Here's Linda. Dangme goes for it and might win the ball back. It's Preeti Rai. Doesn't have an option to turn. It's Pooja for the support. Back with Preeti. Still Preeti. Taken away momentarily, but won back by Nepal straight away. That is something they've done so well. Usman Maya. Sabitra drops him deep. Try and create. Does one with a chip towards Deepa Shahi. Preeti on the ball once again against Ratan Bala. Preeti with the outside of her right foot. Couldn't quite penetrate through. Here's Moshmi now. Again, that first touch. It's Rekha. Sabitra is making that run inside the box. Across towards Sabitra. Takes it down. Leaves it for Deepa Shahi, who couldn't quite catch it clean. Another brilliant move from Nepal, but Deepa Shahi at the moment had turf and the ref has straight away pointed towards the bench. Another substitute for India. Moshmi is going to come out. Will get her opportunity. Nabeen Diopane would be delighted with the kind of position his side is in at the moment. 30 minutes to go. They would definitely Puri. 9 of 11 India would have otherwise expected of it. It's Preeti. It's Renuka, Preeti, but they have run that midfield, commanded the ball, controlled it beautifully. Outside of the right foot again, Sabitra Bhandari trying to get Rekha Powder involved. It's Renuka. Back with Preeti, who looks up. Deepa, a lot of space ahead for Sabita. Has got an overlapping run coming in from Pooja. Now Sabita overlaps. That ball from Deepa Shahi doesn't arrive. Sangeeta gets intercepted. Back with Preeti again. Here's Deepa Shahi to Preeti. Has got an option towards the left. Draws in a tackle there. And that is going to be a free kick in favor of Nepal for that challenge coming on.